Believe in yourself. Reach your goals. By Shanti Smith. Disclaimer. We hope you enjoy listening this publication. However, we do suggest you listen our disclaimer. All the material written in this document is provided for informational purposes only and is general in nature. Every person is a unique individual, and what has worked for some, or even many, may not work for you. Any information perceived as advice must be considered in light of your own particular set of circumstances. The author or person sharing this information does not assume any responsibility for the accuracy or outcome of your use of the content. Every attempt has been made to provide well-researched and up-to-date content at the time of writing. Now all the legalities have been taken care of. Please enjoy the content. Introduction. One of the most evident differences between individuals who seem to be successful and everyone else is their confidence in themselves. Your self-confidence is not just based on how well you do specific tasks. It's more about your confidence that you can adapt and learn from fresh experiences. When you have faith in your abilities to learn and apply, you have the guts to take on any challenge. Every successful person you'll ever come across starts by developing a healthy confidence level in their talents. Positive thoughts about one's abilities are bolstered by any degree of success or accomplishment. However, if you're battling with sentiments that undermine your conviction in yourself and your skills, it might seem impossible to move past those feelings. Self-belief is not something you're born with or something you're taught. It's a talent that can be honed, and how much faith you put in yourself is something you can decide on. Self-limiting ideas may be holding you back from putting your best foot forward, and this book will help you identify them. You'll discover practical methods for altering your outlook on life and bringing about positive changes in your circumstances. Dream greater aspirations and make them a reality from here. Do you believe in yourself? What would you do if you knew you could not fail? Dream greater aspirations and make them a reality from here. When it comes to our goals in life, some people have a crystal clear vision. Despite this, many of us are afraid to take action because of a lack of confidence and the belief that we will fail. So, we settle for something more lukewarm, stable, and safe. Delaying or failing to act is something we do for various reasons, from waiting for the proper time to rationalizing it as a safe decision for the time being to waiting for the ideal circumstances to emerge and the necessary resources to become available before we take action. In some instances, we may have all the necessary resources to carry out a task, but we still fail to take any action toward our objectives and come closer to them. Action and self-belief are both essential to achieving our goals in life. If you're willing to put in the effort, you'll be able to achieve it. You'll never know until you give it a go. Anything worth pursuing or doing should begin with a simple question: do I believe in myself? Believing in yourself may seem simple, but you'll be surprised to learn that it's a rare quality to discover in the average person. Like many others who need a little encouragement to believe in themselves fully, know that you can overcome your doubts about your skills and develop the self-belief you need to succeed in any endeavor you set your mind to. It doesn't matter how lofty your aspirations are if you can't achieve them. Being and doing what you set out to achieve is easier if you're sure of your abilities. This does not imply that you must be fearless in the face of the task at hand. However, you'll be able to get over these normal feelings if you have faith in yourself. Your thinking holds the key to your success. The reasons you need to be confident in yourself. Nothing could be more rational than the idea that if you don't believe in yourself, others will have a hard time believing in you. People who don't know us well will rely primarily on what they see on the exterior to form their impressions of us. The more positive and confident you seem, the more others will notice and believe in what they see. Some individuals may distrust your health and reliability if you give off an anxious or worried feeling. Having faith in one's judgment and ability may have many beneficial outcomes. According to Theodore Roosevelt, think you can, and half the battle has been won. Believing is so strong that it does half the task. It catalyzes action. Simply considering we makes it much simpler to go to work and get things done. An individual's conviction in their own natural ability to succeed may be illustrated through the idea of self-efficacy. The way we think, feel, act, and react may all be influenced by our subconscious minds. Self-efficacy makes it easier for individuals to accomplish their goals. If we believe in ourselves, we can change the world. The self-confidence you receive from it helps you achieve your goals more quickly. This is a feature that all successful individuals share. Those who are more confident are more likely to succeed. Your objectives will be achieved if you take action and have a positive outlook. The sky's the limit, and victory is within reach when you approach each challenge with this positive outlook. Believing in oneself is the first step toward being our own best friend and a powerful ally. We must first establish a strong sense of self-belief, self-efficacy, and self-assurance to achieve greatness. Here are some tips to help you have greater faith in your abilities. Maintain an optimistic mood. During the trials and tribulations of life, always be your own best friend and cultivate positive self-talk. Remind yourself that you've got a choice. When you're in a pinch, you have options. Always start by believing in yourself and imagining that anything is possible. Visualize your desires and goals in the present moment. In mind is where the beginning of the process of creation takes place. The more we hammer home a concept, the more likely it will come to fruition. The subconscious mind, which oversees our emotions, responds much more strongly to images than words. Expectations of a good thing. We may train our subconscious brains to think that the things we're striving towards are on their way by envisioning and affirming them every day. You will come closer to your dreams if you live your life as if you were already experiencing them. Continually take action. Make sure you don't overlook this crucial step. As long as you don't take on any actual activities, you won't get much of a return on your efforts. Belief does half the job, and you must take action to complete the other half. You can be anything you want to be if you only believe with sufficient conviction and act in accordance with your faith, for whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill. Do you think you can't achieve your dreams? It's possible you already know what you want to accomplish in the next 5 years. You know what you want to do, and you're well on your way. Great job. Perhaps you've established some objectives but haven't made any progress toward them yet. Why? What is it about sure folks that makes them rush for it while others fail to get a hit? When this happens, it's often because the person setting the objectives isn't sure whether they're what they want or how to achieve them. Based on those two descriptions, you may have a good idea of where you belong. Keep in mind that no one wins or loses in this situation. There are no prizes for the winners. Setting a goal requires the creation of a thought map and a specific course of action. If you've ever taken a road trip, you know it's like following road signs and arriving at your destination. Thanks to these signs, you know precisely how far you must travel to get to your goal, so you keep driving since you know you'll make it. Setting personal objectives is a similar situation. The indications you see along the route to achieving your goal might help you stay on track when you have a plan in mind. However, you can always return to the map and get back on track, provided your aim is clear in your mind. To accomplish a goal, you must first teach your mind to concentrate on it, allowing your subconscious to do all it can to help you succeed. Why some people fail to reach their goals. When setting goals or destinations, they must be clearly stated to know where you're always going. If you're serious about achieving your objectives, you need to care about them. Even amid adversity, your goals should act as a source of inspiration to keep you going. When you set objectives for yourself, you should feel the urgency and emotional commitment to accomplishing those goals. Having a clear picture of what you want in life may be achieved by writing it down and putting it up someplace where you see it every day. Set SMART objectives, which are precise, measurable, achievable, and time-bound so that you know exactly when you want to reach your goal. Procrastination. Procrastination is a common denominator among those who fail to achieve their objectives. There is no better moment than the present to begin your path toward achieving your objective. It would be best to get started right now. you can no longer put it off. Putting things off will make you feel emotionally burdened with guilt that you don't need. When you're moving, it's a joy. Doing what you desire, but not doing it is painful. No one is free from procrastination, and it's a regular part of human nature. Fighting procrastination may be accomplished by getting tasks done as soon as possible, even if there is a justification for delaying them. It's possible to reach your objectives by doing a little bit every day. To make a difference, you must act now rather than wait. Distractions abound throughout the day, and if you succumb to them, you won't be able to achieve your objectives in the timeframe you want, if at all. Fear of failure. Fear of failure might hold you back from achieving your goals and objectives. When you're afraid, you cannot move, and you don't know what to do. Frustration might set in if you don't get the results you were hoping for the first time around. Frustration and failure should not blind you to the indicators pointing you toward your ambitions. To grow and improve, you will inevitably make errors. Please complete the most of your mistakes and use them to grow as a person. Nobody can be successful overnight. To put it another way, even the most accomplished individuals are human and fall short from time to time. Despite their blunders, they continued. You must look at it from a different angle. Don't be afraid to learn from your errors. If you want to succeed in life, you must believe in your abilities. You'll inevitably make errors along the road, but don't let them define your character. Every day, take one step closer to your objective. Your objective will be within grasp in no time at all. Indeed, if you keep going and don't give up, everything is possible for you. You need to overcome limiting beliefs. There are no restrictions other than the ones you place on yourself in your life. For the most part, our ideas about ourselves are what really decide and continually generate our reality, yet this is something that we aren't conscious of. Individuals must be unaware of their own biases and misconceptions. Beliefs are acquired throughout our lives. Our views are shaped by the individuals we trust and admire, and this is how we learn about the world around us. How and why do you act and think so much like your parents, in so many ways? When you were growing up, you were influenced by both nature and nurture. Through their actions, our friends and those with whom we spend the most time have influence on us because of the views they hold. If we get to the wrong conclusion about an event in life, we might still establish our beliefs as the result of that mistake. There are times when this is a conscious belief, but it may also grow without our conscious knowledge. Many of us are shaped by the beliefs that we have about ourselves. Positivity and empowerment are the only things we can hope for in life. But what if the ideas we learn and establish aren't truly beneficial? Limiting beliefs are incorrect assumptions based on past experiences or negative influences that keep us from achieving our full potential. Beliefs that are self-limiting are those that we've either learned or established ourselves. They work against us and our aims, stopping us from obtaining success, overcoming challenges, and being happier individuals. Even if we aren't aware of it, our limiting ideas may be debilitating. Overcoming self-limiting ideas is essential to achieving our greatest objectives. How self-limiting beliefs hinder us. There are several ways in which self-limiting ideas hamper us. When they get inside our heads, they take the wheel. If we don't do something about them, they'll eventually manifest into actions that represent who we are as a person. Limiting beliefs can hinder our ability to create meaningful relationships with other people. Limiting beliefs can make us appear inept, regardless of our actual level of knowledge and skills. Limiting beliefs force us to live below our true potential and filter our reality until they become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Limiting beliefs inhibit our progress and growth in life. Ways to overcome limiting beliefs. First, we need to recognize our self-limiting beliefs so that we may work to overcome them. Self-limiting ideas might be challenging, but these strategies can help you do it. Acknowledge and identify self-limiting beliefs. Self-limiting beliefs may be overcome by just admitting them. Although we are aware of them at times, we tend to be unaware of them. The more time and effort we put into examining our deep-held facts, the more we may determine which specific limiting ideas are preventing us from growing and improving in our lives. Once you become aware of them, attempt to write them down and figure out where they originated from. What actions and behaviors, yours or those of others, have shaped this mindset? Understanding this will allow you to make the intentional choice of replacing your belief with a more suitable one. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Self-limiting beliefs may be overcome by just admitting them. Although we are aware of them at times, we tend to be unaware of them. The more time and effort we put into examining our deep-held facts, the more we may determine which specific limiting ideas are preventing us from growing and improving in our lives. Once you become aware of them, attempt to write them down and figure out where they originated from. What actions and behaviors, yours or those of others, have shaped this mindset? Understanding this will allow you to make the intentional choice of replacing your belief with a more suitable one. Develop a clear plan to make your new positive belief a reality. In your attempt to overcome your restricting, negative thoughts and replace them with more positive ones, stay one step ahead of yourself. Plan up a strategy to help you accomplish the reality you're aiming for with your new, more optimistic outlook. Gathering evidence to support the new reality is known as evidence aggregation. The method of training and encouraging your mind to believe in a new positive notion is the same as the process of changing your old limiting belief. The more focused your intentions and objectives are, the simpler it will be to bring about the new reality you want, thanks to the newfound faith in yourself. A new way of thinking might take hold of your mind if you hold on to these principles. Don't let self-limiting beliefs rule your life. A lot of individuals lose up when they don't get the results they're hoping for in a short period of time. What happens when you're confronted with difficulty or disappointment? But successful entrepreneurs aren't like this. They conquer their self-doubts and misconceptions. You may have heard of people who started a small company only to have it fail or not reach the expected outcomes as fast as they had intended. Instead of accepting that their vision was flawed, they redoubled their efforts and transformed it into a thriving business. This occurs only due to their unwavering confidence in their abilities. Even when others question them, they have faith in their abilities. Like most successful individuals, you have a lot of control over your life. You are the only one who can celebrate or criticize yourself for your achievements or failures. A huge difference between the ability to become successful or not is the degree to which you truly recognize this truth. If you feel that whatever happens in your life is largely outside of your control or influence, you will lack the will and ability to think big and make things happen. Every one of us has the potential to be successful. The only thing that keeps us from fulfilling this potential is our failure to believe in ourselves. What are your self-limiting beliefs? You can't achieve your objectives and aspirations if you have self-limiting thoughts. Your inner self is the one holding you back from reaching your goals and living the life you want. If you think you're incompetent, then you're correct. I am who I am because I think I am. It is a self-imposed restriction that will prevent you from achieving your goals. You may have been told that your anxieties are all in your head once or twice before. Self-limiting ideas that you've allowed to govern your life are the focus of this discussion. These self-limiting ideas may emerge in various ways, including fear of going for what you desire. Many attributes are required to maximize your potential, and you'll be astonished at how many of these traits you currently possess. Because of your upbringing and life circumstances, you either haven't exploited or repressed these abilities to their maximum potential. The essential thing to realize and understand is that your response to and preservation of the sentiments this produced in you are more significant than what occurred or what others said. To achieve your full potential in life, you must first be able to transcend your own self-limiting beliefs. Have confidence. Confidence means having faith in your abilities. You can't learn to be confident from anybody else. You can do everything you put your mind to, no matter how big or little the task. As soon as you start doubting yourself, it's already too late to get over it. Being confident isn't about how much money you've made or how many friends you have. Believing in yourself and your abilities is key to achieving your goals and aspirations. The world is no match for your self-assurance. Fear of the future fades away when you have faith in your abilities. Be accepting, acknowledge, and overcome. Acknowledging your self-limiting ideas is the most effective approach to overcoming them. It's a question of being honest with yourself and admitting that these ideas are getting in the way of your progress. An issue can't be fixed unless it is acknowledged and dealt with. It's okay to admit if you're afraid of public speaking, timid, or have stage fright. Accepting yourself and acknowledging your fear is the first step in overcoming your self-limiting mindset. A cheerful inner voice and the affirmation "I can" help you overcome this phobia. Use positive affirmations. Believing in yourself has massive benefits in all areas of your life. Don't hide from yourself, keep on telling yourself that you are great and that you can achieve anything you put your mind to. To do that, you can use the help of positive affirmations. These are positive words that help convince your subconscious that you are what you want to be it beautiful, brave, successful, happy, or joyous, anything positive you want to believe yourself to be. Create short statements, affirmations, that describe what you want to be or have as if it is already in existence. This will train your subconscious mind to help you achieve your desired outcomes. Be grateful. Gratitude is the only way to overcome your self-doubts and self-limiting beliefs and go on in your journey. Begin by expressing thankfulness for what you already have and what you want to have, accomplish, or achieve in the future. Then comes acceptance, and then comes success. Self-limiting ideas may generate insecurity in even the most accomplished and educated people. It's only when you acknowledge that no one is flawless that you will be able to accept your limits while still recognizing your abilities. By doing so, you will be able to overcome obstacles and reach your objectives more efficiently. Remember, it's normal to have moments of self-doubt for everyone. It is possible, though, to normalize being assertive rather than self-restrictive. Develop empowering beliefs and leave self-limiting beliefs behind. Have you always wanted to do something but never taken the plunge because you feared you were incapable of achieving it? For those who cannot pursue our dreams because of self-doubt, we've gotten trapped by our self-limiting ideas. These are the ideas that hold you back from achieving your full potential and living the life of your dreams. These ideas hold you back from realizing your full potential and fulfilling your life's aspirations. Your beliefs are the most critical factor in molding your life. Your convictions have a significant impact on your life. Your life will either become better or worse depending on how you use them. They have the power to enrich your life or to make it a complete and utter misery. They can either create or break your whole existence. This all seems a little depressing. In the end, you have the authority to decide what you believe and whether you accept that idea to either empower or disempower you. As much as we want to believe otherwise, the fact is that we have more control over our lives than we give ourselves credit for. We absolve ourselves of responsibility by telling ourselves, and others, that our circumstances are out of our hands. To what extent you allow your self-limiting ideas to dictate the course of your own life is entirely up to your discretion. Self-limiting beliefs may harm your life, but you must accept that. There are occasions when following self-limiting ideas might lead to an unpleasant and terrible existence. Make the most of your time here on Earth by taking control of your life and being powerful. Choose empowering beliefs. Your beliefs have a significant impact on your outlook. As long as you have powerful thoughts, you'll be more likely to take action. Your mind is a powerful weapon, so use it to your advantage by filling it with positive ideas. Strive to think only good things all the time. You'll be more motivated to act and achieve your objectives if you do this. As a result, you may take control of your life's course. Be grateful. It's easy to become bored with life. However, if you take the time to count your blessings, you'll be able to appreciate the beauty of life better. Make a list of all the things you have to be thankful for. Be thankful for the little things in life, such as the sun beaming on your face every morning. There is less capacity for negative thinking when you have a full heart, including hanging on to self-limiting beliefs. Learn from your experiences and mistakes. It's impossible for anybody to be flawless, and it's inevitable that we will all make errors. Minor setbacks, such as making a mistake, are nothing to be alarmed about. You should not, however, allow them to demoralize you. Acknowledge your mistakes, learn from them, and then move on. Dream big, and the bigger, the better. Self-limiting ideas might immobilize us if we aren't aware of them. However, don't allow your self-imposed restrictions keep you from pursuing your wildest ambitions. It's easy to dream big, and when you do, you're more likely to match it with a positive outlook. When you begin to dream large, your activities become more focused on accomplishing your goal. A greater proportion of your actions will begin to help you achieve your objective and your life's mission. It is possible to overcome your self-limiting ideas and transform them into powerful beliefs that will help you achieve your goals. Self-confidence is not a trait that can be taught, but it can be learned. Having the appropriate mentality and drive can help you overcome any self-limiting thoughts you may have and realize your life's goals you've always had. You are who you believe you are. You get what you're worth if you believe you deserve it. Those who think they are not getting the results they expect. Regardless of what a person thinks about themselves or their circumstances, their actions mirror their thoughts. This might be difficult to accept since one's views may be buried deep or rejected outright. There is no doubt in my mind that Buddha's theory of becoming and fulfilling your thoughts still resonates with people today. According to Buddha's teachings, you can manifest everything you envision or experience. Other prominent persons have said that what you think you can do. As another philosopher who believes in making your unconscious aspirations a reality, Carl Jung is a strong advocate. A philosophical statement by René Descartes, confirming one's existence just by doubting one's existence, sums it up well. You question your existence is ample evidence that you are real. Your role in society, is this who you really are? There is a tendency among most people to refer to themselves in terms of their social position. Teachers, doctors, accountants, lawyers, and social workers are just a few examples of professions that people might identify themselves with. This, after all, is the essence of who we are. Because of our role in society, it's how we see ourselves. The more we feel we are the character we are portraying, the more fully we inhabit that part. People's lives are shaped in considerable measure by their beliefs. As long as you believe in something, you are ultimately responsible for its realization, and if it doesn't come to fruition, it's possible to alter or change yourself and your beliefs so that you may achieve your goals. It's up to everyone to decide what they want to become and how they want to live. They have no choice but to point the finger at themselves. You must have robust, or real, ideas in your conscious mind and your subconscious mind if you want to create a new reality. There is no use in putting all your effort into believing something if your subconscious mind already thinks something else. A self-fulfilling prophecy occurs when you believe you are what you think yourself to be. If you believe you are a failure, you won't be able to achieve anything in life. You have begun the process of self-destruction. Your outlook and self-belief will be skewed, and you will make decisions that will almost certainly lead to failure. Harmful ions are attracted to those with opposing ideas. If you begin with an optimistic outlook, you'll be more likely to succeed. As far as I'm concerned, this is a logical conclusion. Your mindset is everything. Despite the cliché, be cautious what you wish for can be too near to the truth. As soon as you decide, you've already committed yourself to that course of action. You may use your words to influence others. It all comes down to your outlook and focusing on your goals. Your mind accepts you for who you are. Our state of mind influences everything we do and think. Even the most challenging ones, success in life is within reach for those who adopt the proper mentality. A person who believes they are a decent person who deserves to be happy is more likely to be excellent and attract happiness. For those who sincerely think that they deserve a particular level of success in life, they will do everything in their power to obtain it. As the saying goes, you become. It may seem impossible to reach your life's goals, but you can overcome any obstacle you meet with the right attitude and determination. Anything that comes your way, you can handle. Having a positive outlook and being highly motivated is what some call it. However, by holding a belief in your conscious mind, you guide your subconscious mind to ensure that whatever you want to happen will happen. Truthfully, life is what you make of it, as the adage goes. You can direct the course of your life and be the person you want to be. Conclusion. Our amount of self-belief affects our success or failure at every stage of our existence. To avoid people, we must feel that we are unable to form or sustain connections with others. To avoid a profession or work that we believe is above our abilities, we make excuses as to why we can't do it. All these activities are self-defense measures that are about preserving our egos from injury. Faith in one's own abilities is like a muscle in that it gains strength with frequent and more strenuous exercise. A muscle may be damaged by getting too large, too soon. In many cases, people's self-confidence has been shattered when they've been exposed to an effort they were not prepared for. Some people have a hard time regaining their strength, while others spend their whole lives avoiding any more danger. Achieving emotional resilience while also increasing your self-belief may be accomplished via the use of the information included in this ebook.